I had a pretty fruitful pre-release, I would say. Ended up splitting the finals with Jimmy, so I got a lot of packs to open. I was very surprised that the prize support gave out this much to first and second. I was blown away by that. Good on them. So I'm going to be opening some packs, just kind of rambling about my thoughts on the pre-release. Not going to be editing this one too much. Optimus TCG gave out these cool Dash promos there. They're pretty awesome. Might end up using these, or at least just like throwing them in the background or something. And of course got these cold foils and rainbow foils from the prizing. If anyone wants any of this, just let me know. It's all for sale. Yeah, I'm also going to show my deck that I played at the end of the video if you want to stick around for that. Just like quickly fan it out and show you guys what I ended up playing. Ooh, got a dust right off the bat. That's a card that I need. I'm going to quickly go through these. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of the cards, I imagine, at your pre-releases or from box openings on other channels. So I imagine you don't want to sit here watching every single card. But if that's something that you do want, let me know and I can do that next time. So yeah, I played Teklevasan. I think that's... wow, majestic. Great. We've done it. I mean, kind of sucking at my pack maintenance here, but... Anywho, play Teklo. Basically, the way I kind of looked at things was... Seems like Fatigue is probably really good into this format. So I just looked at my pool. I looked and found every single 3-block that I could play. Made a pile of them. And another Majestic. Okay. Pretty lucky. I don't know if any of these are worth anything, but... Made a pile of all my 3-blocks and just basically said, I'm not looking to boost. We're just going to block. And try to assemble some Evos, so that way I can use my weapon as a win con at the end of the game. I don't know if that's, like, good or not. I just... no. Is this, like, every other pack of Majestic? Holy crap. Anyways. I don't know if that's, like, correct or not, but it was kind of one of those, like, prove to me that I can't just fatigue people in the format. Please, someone prove to me that that's not just the best strategy. I have no idea. I'd like to be proven wrong. Worked out pretty good. I ended up having a bye round 1, and then so I just played Tears of the Kingdom, and then round 2 I played against a Max, fatigued him, though it was kind of awkward. All my Evos came at the end of the game, so I was kind of scrambling to assemble Evos to actually close the game out before we go to time. But I got there. Then I played one of my friends, Matt. I played one of my friends, Angel, and he was also trying to play Teklevasan, and I wasn't sure if he was trying to fatigue or not. He was sitting next to us when we were talking about it at the beginning, so I assumed he knew that that was kind of the plan. And he wins the die roll and goes first, and I don't think that's correct. Pretty much always think it's correct to go second in limited formats. It's really hard to convince me not to go second. And he opens with an Evo, and that's an instant, and he plays a TikTok clock turn 0. I'm like, all right, guy. My hand is not very impressive. I punch him for some amount of damage. And then I draw up, and I'm holding one of 3 non-blocks in my entire deck. I was not playing very many. Speak of the devil, and he will appear. TikTok clock. He goes, he plays the boom grenade thingy. I don't remember the name of the card. And just plays 2 attacks that just are very cleanly blocked by 2 cards each. But I'm holding one of the only non-blocks in my deck. So I just get ganked by the TikTok clock and the boom thing. And I'm just like, oh my god, what the heck is this? Just getting high rolled. And then next turn he plays the Evo upgrade card that checks how many Evos you have, and then your opponent can't block with cards that have cost less than the number of Evos you have. And of course my hand is multiple 0 blocks. I'm like, what the heck is this? This is bullshit. Somehow I managed to win that game. He ends up having some hands at the end that aren't very good. Is just like kind of mediocre round after mediocre round where I'm like, oh great. Block with 2 cards, throw 3 for 6. My deck, was basically just a poor man's Guardian deck. I would just, block 2 cards, throw us 3 for 6 every turn. I had like an obscene amount of 3 for 6s. That's the card. Yeah, I was right. Boom Grenade. Is this a... I feel like this is a lot of Majestics for the amount of packs I'm opening. I'm opening like not quite a box and a half. It's like a box and a third, maybe. I didn't actually count how many packs it was, but what the heck? There might be something good in here, because the only thing that was open at the pre-release was a Rainbow Foil Legendary. To my knowledge. But I ended up eking it out. And then I faced Jimmy in the finals, and we don't play it out. We just kind of hang out and talk, so that way we can figure out what we're doing for food afterwards. But, I don't know. It's kind of disappointing that it's another format that feels like it's just play Fatigue and Sealed. Don't actually play the game. I don't enjoy that. I like actually playing the game, but it feels like it's not correct to do that. But hopefully that I'm proven wrong on that, and it's not just do that. And even if it is, whatever. It's just a couple pre-releases, and then probably not touching Sealed for this format again. Which is kind of unfortunate. I like playing Sealed, but whatever. Ooh, got a Cold Foil. Anything else in the pack? Nope. Got an Evo Charging Rods. Pretty cool. What else? Well, so like kind of happy about the pricing that I got, but a little disappointed at the store at the same time. I didn't stick around to find out exactly what happened with it because everything was closing in the area in the next like handful of minutes. So I was like, we gotta go if we want to get food. It seemed like they didn't understand what they were supposed to be doing for pricing, and we're trying to give out just performance-based pricing. Got a foil quantum processor. This is the last pack of the box, and then I'll start showing you guys my draft deck if you want to see it. Yeah, I guess some people were trying to give them 1 pack, and it says in the thing that they're supposed to give out 2 packs, and I didn't see them actually give out the second playmat. Not saying they didn't. I didn't stick around to see that, but yeah, that's kind of shitty if that's actually what went down. I've been complaining about pricing a bit recently over the past like couple months. And this one, I don't know. It was very clearly written out on the thing of what they're supposed to do. So it's not even like they shouldn't know or something, or it's ambiguous. I don't know. But yeah, pretty decent pulls, I think. Nothing crazy money though, which is kind of unfortunate. So looks like it was a pretty dud case. Really unlucky there. Of course, always get the wins and stuff, but then never open anything in the boxes. Never lucky. So yeah, I'll show you guys my deck. I have a couple cards in it that I didn't really want to play, but I did because I wanted to increase my blue count. The only piece of armor that I got in the draft was the base legs, which are pretty good, especially with the kind of strategy that I was on. So I have a couple blue items, and that's about it for things that I didn't want to play. Let me just sort this real quick. I just came in the house. Yeah, I got like 3 items. That did almost cost me a game, having the non-block in my hand, but the rest of the time was perfectly fine, because again, all I'm trying to do is throw 3 for 6s. Other than that, I don't care. It's just like, everything else is a block 3, it's just a number on a card, and then I'm trying to keep either 3 for 6 to put into my arsenal, or I'm looking to put a card with scrap or something like that into my arsenal. So for like big numbers, we got that, 5, 6, another 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6. So it was like a lot of big numbers. I felt like I was just a ghetto Guardian deck almost. It's not like anything fancy, but I got the job done because I'm just trying to fatigue, so if you don't block these, you die, and if you do block them, you fatigue. So if you don't come in hard enough, I'm just going to throw one of these at you. And then I had these for Evos, so that way I could get the engine going. And then the rest of this is just some, like, rando block 3s and scraps and boost cards. Just some numbers on cards. Nothing crazy. It was kind of awkward. I kept seeing these really late in the game. So I had gone through most of my scraps by the time I found them, so I would feel like I'd have to cast them, which is not what I'm trying to do. I had to do that in, I think, both of my games, because they just happened to be in the bottom, like, 10 of my deck. Unlucky, but whatever. It's worked out in the end. Just, I don't know. It's so hard getting through this much high block value. I think everything in the deck, I believe, is a block 3 other than the items. And this galvanized card. Everything else is a... Oh, and I guess these two Evos are block 2s. So, like, it's just crazy block value. I don't really know what you're supposed to do about this, to be honest. Like, I don't conceptually know how I would try to beat this, other than I have a really crazy high synergy pool that's secretly just a draft deck, but that's just seems unreasonable out of 4 packs. But yeah, that was my draft experience. Formats, okay. I don't really like fatigue formats, so not my cup of tea. I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. What'd you guys play at the pre-release? What was your experience? Did you have fun at it? Did you pull anything cool? Let me know down in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. I appreciate you.